Hogwarts.
Will you show us your pinky?
Hey guys, welcome back to the Hill Project. You guys make us do some weird things, and this thing is no different. So this is the very first episode in the Will It Blend series. Yeah, I'm blending food, and I've not done anything wrong. I've not got a prediction wrong. I've not having to do a punishment, and I'm still blending a full English breakfast. So, in our full English, we will be having black pudding, a slice of bacon, a slice of. We said a handful/spoonful of mushrooms, but I'm probably going to go with a couple of the big ones. We'll have one fried egg, 3 tablespoons of chopped tomatoes, 3 tablespoons of baked beans, half a slice of toast, and a sausage. I cooked my sausage earlier, and
What is that?
yeah, I didn't cook it very well. It went really black. It was the cheap stuff from Asda. But hey, that's the quality. But also, you got to make sure you blame the chef as well. So let's get on and cook. I forgot to add, with all that, we'll be adding in a mug of cup of tea as well to make it beautiful. I think. Yeah.
So as before, we've got an empty thing with a blender. We've got beans, we've got tomatoes, we've got eggs. So I'm going to add them, and then I'll add the other stuff afterwards.
Here we have utensils. Right, there was no tin tomatoes, so I'm going to do. It was 3 spoons of tomatoes. Let's be fair. Do 3 tomatoes. We do black pudding. We do an egg. We do a bacon. I'm going to eat the rest of this out. What else we got? We've got a sausage.
Right, guys, it's been about 15 minutes, and I've cooked everything. We are good to blend. I mean, excuse the mushroom juices, but we've got everything we need. 1 bit of toast, 1 egg, which was runny as hell, and I popped it on the way out, so I'm a bit annoyed. Bacon, slightly overdone. Mushrooms, there's a sausage hiding behind here. Bit of black pudding, and a cup of tea. And then the final, well, it's more of a mug of tea actually, isn't it? The final thing to add is the beans and the tomatoes. Basically, so there was no funny business. I made sure I did it fairly, so I waited until I was recording to the next bit. So 3 tablespoons, 1, 2, 3 of the tomatoes. The rest will be for my wife and daughter. And 3 tablespoons of beans. 1, 2, 3. Again, guys, no spare food will go to waste. That'll be eaten for lunch.
So there's just beans and tomatoes in. I used a soup spoon rather than a normal spoon, so there's extra content. Yay! Now, it's time for my eggs. So I've gone for scrambled eggs, so I'm going to do 4 scoops of these. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And there's 4. Sweet! Right. Black pudding, bacon and sausages. So we've just had 1 sausage. 1 bacon. Okay, it's stuck together, so I'm putting 2 bacon in because I'm good like that. On the black pudding. 1 black pudding.
Scoop of beans. 1 spoon of beans. No extra black pudding. This is trays moving away. I'll tell you what. So there's a mushroom in there as well, so doing myself a disadvantage. 3 mushrooms. I can't remember what it was, mushrooms, so I'm going to do 3. 3 of everything. Not the best footage, I'm afraid. Right. Now, tea. Let's do tea.
So here is the final product, if you can call it a final product. It's not the best. It's probably one of the worst frites I've ever made in my life. But hey, it's going in a blender, so it doesn't make a difference. So as before, we have the blender. Yeah, I've got to sort of get this in there. This could get messy. Right, I think it's just going to be a case of picking it up and dropping it in. Do I cut them? I feel like I should cut that sausage first, because that is hard as nails. I'm going to just break it instead. Nice. There's some sausage. Just going to drop the black pudding in. That should be safe. The mushrooms, slugs as one of my friends call them. The bacon. Toast. The runny egg. And then beans and tomatoes are going in carefully. Ugh. Probably should use a spoon rather than my finger, but hey, it is what it is. One final ingredient to add. The Coca-Cola mug of tea. Oh, it's just dribbled everywhere. Lovely. There you are. That'll give me some liquidity. It's hot. I'm very aware that I'm probably going to have more liquid than anybody else. But it might help, you know? You never know. But also, on a fryer, I am always a person that has sauce on. It'll be red or it could be brown sauce, so tomato sauce or brown sauce. Ain't got any brown, so I'm going to stick a bit of tomato in just for the giggles. There we go.
This isn't going to go very well. This is not going very well.
So this is what we have before we even start. It's a grim thing. Like you can see it's not as high as the last one, so hopefully it won't be as bad, as it's not a punishment. I've got a feeling this one's going to take a while, guys, so I probably won't record the blending bit, because it's going to probably need a fair bit of movement. And I will catch you when it's blended.
So, yeah, this looks appetizing. Black pudding blends very badly. This is something I know now.
Right, for some reason my daughter wants to smell it. It seems to have blended quite well, quite easily. Smell that. Does that smell good or bad?
Happy.
Huh? Happy. It smells happy. It smells happy, guys. Happy.
Also, I'm going to pick this hill to die on. So, this is a proper cup of tea. Tea bag in. Water in. Wait for it to brew. Then you add the milk. I'm going to have a proper milky tea because I don't actually want the taste of milk. I'd rather have a milkshake.
Nearly forgot. Nearly forgot. Bit of toast in it. Let's pour some. Oh, let's pour some tea in there. Right, see how that goes for now. I'd say, oh, lovely. Right, let's do this lid on. Oh, this is going to be the worst fridge in the world. I don't care.
But no, for real, guys, this smell is unreal. It's like, there's a good bit of toast in there, the tea's good, you can smell the pork. And then you get a whiff of egg.
Wow, I like egg. Wow.
My daughter likes egg, she likes egg.
So, toast going in. I made a mess. Tea bag out. Let it drain into the sink. Spoon out my way. And then we're going to add a cup of tea. We're going to make a mess. But there's a cup of tea, and we're going to go over the litre mark here, I think. Again. Cup of tea in, bubbling away, lovely. Lovely. This is beautiful. Can't wait to eat this.
Still looks too thick. Oh, get out. Rogue bean. Let's pour the rest of this in there. Oh, lovely.
Think we're done.
And I think we're done. That seems like a better consistency than last time, at least. Oh, yes. That's not too bad. One English breakfast smoothie ready to go.
Oh, lovely. See you soon.
Now, I guess it's time to go and find the lads and see how they've got on with their blending experience. They better be ready. Right, thank you, boys, for not taking too long. I lie, it was like half an hour after I said, I wonder if they'll be ready. They weren't.
Yeah, Pete was late.
Pete was late. Link was about in the middle of Pete.
I was on time. I turned up at 1 o'clock, like we agreed.
It's Link late.
Link wasn't late. No, mate.
I got here about 5 to 1.
Yeah, he wasn't late.
I was still driving back from the cafe.
Yeah, so we've just discussed it. So, just for clarification, I didn't miss anything, I don't think. Link missed the mushrooms, but he has got an extra bacon. So,
I did miss mushrooms.
it's not the end of the world.
We can substitute.
No, he didn't mean to. He'd forgot.
It was an accidental substitution. To
He
be
was
fair.
going for
I was
bacon
like, I
up.
just put an extra bacon in just for the sake of it.
I
And
like
then I was like,
bacon. Let's
actually, I
have
forgot
bacon.
the mushrooms anyway.
So yeah, and Pete, you ended up with. Did you do beans and tomatoes? No, you said you did.
No,
they didn't have chopped tomatoes, so he said you've ended up with like grilled tomatoes.
Yeah, but they're like proper big tomatoes, and he's done thick slices, so I've just thrown them all in.
Good work. So I've ended up with obviously such a big mug of tea. I've ended up with 900 mils. It's a lot. It's a lot, and I'm going to be drinking it out of this, so this is going to be fun.
I did put extra mushrooms in there for some reason because I thought it was 3 tablespoons of everything.
Well, that
So
would probably
mine's
be about right
6
with what I had because I had the whole mushrooms.
Mine's 600 ml to there,
Yeah.
and it's filled to there. So it's over 600. It's about 700.
Mine's quite thick, but the thing was, I was doing the pint glass, so I blended it all up and then just kept on adding tea till it fills the pint glass. So it's quite thick.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Moussey.
Moussey. You got moussey. I'm hoping mine's more liquidy. I'm going to have to give mine a shake before I start
The thing is, it smells
you-
like
pouring.
sausage, bacon, and tea.
I did like a before and after tea on my recordings,
Yeah.
and before was just ridiculous. And the black pudding scrambled or mashed or whatever you want to call it before anything else was blended, I guess. And it literally just looked like black pudding mousse. It was so weird.
I love a bit of black pudding.
I
do
say,
like
do
black
you know what? I was sitting there making my tea and I went, oh, 2 sugars. Why the f am I putting sugars in?
Yeah, I didn't put any
I
sugar
didn't put
I'm
sugars
not
in.
gonna lie.
Didn't put sugars in.
I did put plenty of milk in though.
0 point. I must admit, I was like, oh, there's a few hard bits and it's not going. So I thought I'll add a little bit of milk and then I whizzed it again and it was fine. But yeah, guys, I'm
I
going
haven't really
to
looked for hard bits.
pour mine out ready.
I can see some herbs from the sausages.
Some
Ooh,
herbs
we
and
got
sausage.
Herbie sausages.
Yeah.
There must be Herbie sausages.
I ended up with Asda's frozen ones and they are absolutely dreadful to cook.
Oh yeah, they're terrible. I
How
buy
about
them
that there's something
regularly 'cause-
green floating in the top if it isn't herbs?
They're good for the kids. Right.
Yeah.
We ready, boys, to start then?
I am.
350 mils to go first. 3, 2, 1, go.
Cheers.
That's one.
Guys,
I'll be honest, that's actually not that bad.
It's not awful. Whoa.
because before.
So this is the Will It Blend series. So this isn't as punishments as such. Eventually, we're going to find something that will work. I'm not going to say this works. It's not
You know
awful.
what though? Yeah. I wouldn't be upset
You know what?
if I had
Mine-
to have this again.
Mine's as thick
not.
as before. Yeah, it's just as thick.
Mm-hmm.
So not enough liquid. But the taste is a lot nicer.
Oh yeah, there's no orange. The fact there's no orange made it so much better instantly.
Mm-hmm.
The orange ruined that.
Do you know what? That little bit of warmth is decent.
Yeah.
I would have done this cold.
Which is why I was so concerned that you guys were taking a bit longer. I was like, oh, I was hoping we'd be there before one. I mean, Pete wasn't. He was here after one.
I mean, you're not going to be able to tell when I'm finished, but I'm not far off. In fact, you could almost tell. It's about there.
So I've just done my second one of these. It's going to be about 3.
Yeah, you can kind of see a line.
Yeah, mine
Yeah.
definitely as thick as before. Lump wants some.
You can
Is your
smell
guys
sausages, of
actually
course,
running
is it?
like liquid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm done on that one.
Mine's really thick.
So I've just got the last
Well,
one to go.
you should have blended it with more tea. That was the point.
Yeah, mate, I've ended up with 900 mils and I'm nearly done. In fact, I am done.
Quite nice though.
900 mils gone like that.
Tell you the good thing about this one as well.
What's that?
It's not getting stuck in my tash.
True.
that was awful.
Dan?
Mine's actually getting stuck in my touch this time.
Dan,
Mine's got a bit longer.
Dan, did you like that?
It wasn't bad.
Do you know how I could tell? The way he was licking the jug after.
Yeah.
Well, it was
Like,
going to drip onto my desk.
Genuinely not upset that I drank that.
Oh, so that was the Pete. Is yours gone?
It's nowhere near
Oh,
done.
okay. So we'll sit here and wait for Pete.
I've got half a pint.
Pete's messed up. He made it too thick.
But you know it's quite nice like this?
Oh, hang on.
You know what it reminds me of? You know when you get a thick soup?
By the way.
It's like a soup, mine. It's like a English breakfast soup.
So mine was
It's
mine,
banging.
mine was a good. Was good. It's good. Soup's a good
That's
consistency.
not a bad shout.
Mine,
actually.
mine
Yeah.
was like a quite a liquidy soup.
There was
No,
a
mine's
lot
just
of.
like a normal thick soup, which
So
is really nice.
I had the bits of like the bread and like the bits of sausage and stuff.
Do you know what? I couldn't taste the tomato. Couldn't taste the egg. Do you know what I tasted more than anything?
The egg I couldn't taste now, but when I first did it, the smell of egg was actually really strong.
Sausage and the bacon.
No. All I couldn't even taste the bacon. All I could really
toast.
taste is the black pudding.
Oh, I can say I'll toast the
Black pudding. Like it's the
Do you know what?
the herbs and stuff out of the black pudding. The main thing that I can taste.
I think if we added more toast to that, it'd have been worse.
Oh yeah.
Because that would have made a horrible consistency.
That's
I think we're both going to have wind after that, though.
we definitely need.
Yeah, we necked that
to,
quickly.
That was a mistake.
Nah,
tell you what, I
I'm
wouldn't put-
going to look at cars and guinea pigs after this. I'll be alright.
I've got to go take the dog for a walk because I promised.
You're not
a
going
certain
to
little
teach
lady.
a guinea pig how to drive, are you? After yesterday's video.
That was a llama.
Yeah, that was a llama, mate.
Yeah, but you're not going to try and teach guinea pigs how to drive.
I'm not, mate. I'm not. So, for guys,
Actually,
for those that don't know, there's a little sneak peek. The ones who've actually watched this video, we have a reaction to the ASDF movies coming up in the next couple of days on our YouTube, because we did it live on Twitch last night, and it was good fun. Like, the lads hadn't seen it before, and they were laughing pretty much, I would say, 80% of the way through.
I did say my daughter would like it. After we finished, I rang her up and she went, "Yeah, I like trains." That was the last thing she said to me, and then put the phone down.
But in other
We
news,
need to do a
lads,
soup, by the way, lads. We need to do a soup.
and let's watch a soup. That wouldn't really work as a blend. What
We
blend
need to sit and
soup?
drink soup.
Soup and water. What? So water and soup.
We can sell it.
We can sell it.
We can what?
We can sell English breakfast.
Oh, we should sell English breakfast as a soup.
I'll buy it.
Mate, look,
I'm not sure that it'd preserve that well with egg and stuff in it, right? It's
I could sell snow to the Eskimos, but I probably couldn't sell full English breakfast.
do you know
as a
what?
soup.
It actually genuinely
buy it.
wasn't that bad.
You wouldn't know.
Wasn't
The
that
thing
bad
is,
at
you
all.
wouldn't buy it because it's like your. What is it? The weird thing that you have?
Don't you tell me what.
No, just what is it that you have? Banana and cheese or something?
No,
Yeah, you're
she's
just
toasted.
weird.
Banana and cheese toasted. So right, so you swear by it, but to me and Link, we ain't touching that thing. And I think it'd be the same with the full English. We've ate it, and it's not the worst thing in the world. And we've gone, okay, yeah, we can ban it. That was like it wasn't awful. I probably wouldn't buy it as a soup to be fair myself. So
So
I reckon I can make that for people now. Go, oh, that's nice. What is it?
So
Don't wanna know.
because we're here now,
yeah.
we should probably announce what we're going to do for our next blended.
Well, this is how.
Because I was thinking that might be a good way of doing it, is to announce the next one on this one.
So I was thinking we've ended up
Banana.
with two.
Is it doner kebab?
Doner
Cheese and banana.
Oh, I
Jesus
was saying,
Christ.
not having doner kebab either. Imagine blending kebab. That'd be so greasy. That was the one thing actually I was surprised with. This wasn't that greasy, and that was what I was a little bit worried it'd be.
I think I got a whole bean in my mouth just then.
Right, so shall we do it the same way as what we've done before? So for this one, we'll give a theme.
I mean, we could do.
Because I'm thinking, let's give us a theme of maybe 2 desserts blended together.
Yep.
Go away from savoury for an episode.
Only if.
Yeah.
Only if, and I'll add this a caveat. Only if the drink we can add is milk based.
It's fine, to be fair.
Well, I reckon we should do it, the 2 desserts, and then we can do the drinks separately.
So if I had to rate the English breakfast out of 10,
I'll go
as
for
a
7.
blended, I think. Do you know what? I genuinely don't think it was that bad. I think I'll give it an 8.
Wow.
I'll go 7.
Right.
I'll go 7.
I probably wouldn't quite go as high as 7, to be fair. I'd probably put it in a 6.5. So what's that? 6, 7. What's that? 7,
6, 7, and 8.
6.5. Yeah, it's on the board right now on the screen in front of my face, and there it is. All by
21.
it's and a half.
21.
It's a 6.5.
It's a 6.5.
Why have you got to be awkward?
Because it's not quite 6. It's not quite 7.
Literally the first time we've got a scoreboard out of 10, and Dan breaks it. Like,
No. It's precise. It's precision. This is excellent reviews. This is top.
Do you know what, mate? You're
content.
doing the math from now on to figure out which one's which, and I'm going to start voting in 7/8.
I mean, you can do. That's absolutely fine. Because I got a calculator that can work out what that is in decibels. But yeah, so I think we'll go with the 2 desserts blended with a milk-based theme for the next one. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we need to worry about on that one, is there, lads? No allergies on anything like that front? I ain't got any allergies for food, so...
I've got allergies to horrible stuff, so...
Have you? So remember, guys, leave them in the comments down below this video. Leave them on our Facebook group. Leave them... basically anywhere you can, and we'll see them, and we'll add up the scores, same as we did with the Full English. The Full English was an absolute runaway winner for the first all-English
really
meal.
easy though. And the day after St. George's Day we recorded this, so perfect.
Yeah, appropriate. So it's one last thing to say is that Pick Your Poison will be here on Friday over on our Twitch, and we are excited for it. We are going to be getting drunk. We will be having no guests for the first episode.
We'll be getting drunk with a chain. Sorry.
So we will have no guests. It will be actually talking about to each other, having a little interview about ourselves, one at a time, sort of going through the 3 of us, sort of getting people used to the format, talking about other random, utter tripe, and then we have currently got a guest lined up for the following one. So that'll be exciting. Anything else to add? Pete, did you actually finish that?
Yeah, nice.
So everyone's kind of loved the advert for Pick Your Poison. Should probably also mention that there's going to be a new advert for Pick Your Poison after the next one.
Is it about buying dodgy cars?
It's not about buying dodgy cars.
Will you show us your Vinky?
Show me your Vinky. Thank you very much. Please like, share, subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one.
Peace.
Do you like a random bunch of guys on the internet making absolute fools of themselves? Well, I might just have the Twitch show for you! Welcome to Pick Your Poison!